This week's question comes from Sarah. Sarah writes, I emailed you a few months ago about some of my barrel racing problems. We have improved so much this year, however, I am finding our mistakes are now coming from me. My bad habit is when I am going to my second barrel, I pull my horse's head to the outside and we shoulder into the barrel. I do it because I'm scared we're going to tip. It's frustrating because I sometimes do it and I sometimes don't. When I keep my hands down and switch his bend going to the second, we slide right around it and have a beautiful turn. I just want to get confident so we can make more amazing runs and have faster times. I was also wondering if you could give me some advice on how to get mentally prepared for my run. I'm getting better at managing my nerves, but mentally I need to get focused. Hope you can help. Thanks for your time. Thank you for your question, Sarah. When it comes to fixing a bad habit, the name of the game is repetition, repetition, repetition. If you already know that riding differently results in a perfect turn, then solving your particular problem is just a matter of creating a new habit. Now, in a high-speed run, that is easier said than done because we tend to revert to our old muscle memory when there just isn't time to consciously think about making a change. The good news is that you can practice your hand position in slow work, either at a walk, trot, and lope on the pattern, or even just by visualizing your run. If you do this enough, it will indeed change how you ride in an actual run. Think about the movie Karate Kid when he was doing wax on, wax off. He was simply creating new movement patterns in his body and new neural pathways in his brain by repeating the same movements he would need to do strong, fast karate moves by repeating the movements over and over and over again, going slow. Now, the way we teach our horses new skills is through repetition, and repetition is equally as valuable for learning new habits ourselves. In the past, I actually published an article on the specific subject of establishing new riding habits, so I'll be sure to include a link to that below. Secondly, I can totally understand how a problem with tipping barrels can really do a number to your confidence. When you establish new riding habits and get more clean runs under your belt, it's likely that it will help with your confidence. But if you're not starting out with a baseline foundational level of confidence as a competitor, that fear of tipping is likely to continue interfering with making smooth, clean runs. Without this, we tend to ride the emotional roller coaster of ups when things go well and downs when they don't. You know, things happen in our life that we don't always have control over, but they can only affect our confidence if we let them. We have a choice when it comes to the meaning we give events in our mind, and we don't have to carry the fears of what happened in the past into the future with us. Confidence is something that all barrel racers need, and most don't have near enough of it, which is why I decided to write an entire ebook titled The Confident Barrel Racer. I'm really excited to have just put the finishing touches on this special 27-page guide, and I'd love for you to have it. This time of year, barrel racers are on a mission to find the perfect Christmas gifts for their barrel racing buddies. So, when you purchase my book, Secrets to Barrel Racing Success, which I call the gift that keeps on giving, you'll receive the Confident Barrel Racer as a free Christmas gift from me. It's only available from now through December 31st, and keep in mind that the Confident Barrel Racer will be sent to you instantly as a PDF, so you don't even have to wait until Christmas morning. I'll be sure to post links below so that you can get your copy as soon as possible. Of course, I want to make sure this Q&A brings you tons of value, so I do have some additional tips to share for building your confidence. Now, I get the feeling from your question that you're feeling an underlying sort of worry or fear that you'll tip a barrel. So to release that anxiety that currently surrounds your run, you'll need to first release your attachment to the outcome or the results of your performance. For now, don't even concern yourself with your time. Once you build confidence and start having smooth, clean runs, your confidence will grow, and of course the speed will come. Until then, remember that what we resist persists. So the more you fret about tipping, the more likely it is to happen. Let's just say that you did tip a barrel. Make a shift in your perspective to one of who cares. Now, this may contradict how you feel. After all, we put a lot of time and effort and expense into competing, but think of it as an investment in you and your horse's long-term success. You must really become indifferent about tipping barrels for the time being, because after all, it's really not the end of the world, and a tip barrel is not going to define your worth as a person. Once you've loosened up this mental attachment, you'll find it much easier to focus intently on your job, which is to ride to the best of your ability. Next, you want to recall feelings of those perfect second barrel turns. Close your eyes and use all your senses to remember in your body how you were positioned and what it felt like for your horse to just slide right around that turn in one smooth motion. Really make your memory of that vivid and detailed. Carry this visualization with you and refer to it in your mind when you're riding at home and when you get to the barrel race. And don't forget to have that who cares attitude about the results of your run. Remember, when you stop getting worked up about the possibility of tipping the barrel, you're actually creating more mental space to focus on what you do need to do and leave the barrel standing. So Sarah, my best advice is to read up on my past article on the subject of establishing new riding habits, put these tips to good use, and get yourself a copy of The Confident Barrel Racer while it's available between now and Christmas. Again, it's your free early Christmas gift from me when you order Secrets to Barrel Racing Success. The Confidence Guide will really help you build an inner foundation of confidence that doesn't waver no matter what happens or what your circumstances are. There is no better gift I could share with barrel racers than confidence, which is why I work so hard to develop the Confident Barrel Racer and why it means so much to me to be sharing it with you for Christmas. Sarah, thanks again for writing with your question. You have it within you to create new habits and develop a strong foundational level of confidence with your horse, and I can't wait to hear about your results. Thanks for watching, and remember, applied knowledge is power.